Few in SIGEP history have elevated the importance of the living learning environment like Brother Eugene Dubach of the Oregon State Chapter, who I have some fondness for. Brother Dubach was member of the Order of the Golden Heart, a citation recipient, a past national director, and SIGEP's National Scholarship Chairman for more than 20 years. Dubach would travel thousands of miles to talk with chapters at every corner of the country about the importance of scholarship. He spoke about the living learning environment of our chapter facilities, and how they should emulate long before what we recall those facilities today, residential learning communities. He said, Sigma Phi Epsilon must provide an atmosphere that makes it difficult for a young man to do wrong and easy for a young man to do right. At best, Sigma Phi Epsilon must provide a brotherhood, a moral compass from which to make smart decisions. He was referring to a home away from home, the safe and academically minded living space that offers young men invaluable structure and support. Today, the average student spends 90% of college outside of the formal classroom setting. This fact reinforces the importance of great chapter homes that support the out-of-class experience. Providing this kind of environment requires hard work, diligence, and a whole lot of brotherly love. Over the past 2 years, alumni from all over the country have given their time, talent, and treasure to make such needed housing projects a reality. Projects vary in size and scope. Some are small, cosmetic enhancements. Others are major renovations. Some offer completely new construction. The recruitment and support of resident scholars, faculty fellows, regular maintenance, effective property management, and responsible financial management are just a handful of the best practices by our AVCs in support of true chapter homes. Each contribution, regardless of type, is significant. It represents a continued effort to make our fraternal experience one that encourages good decision-making, supports academic endeavors, and builds safe environments, one that cultivates true brotherhood. It takes a special and committed group of alumni to see a project through to completion. At this time, SIGEP National Housing Corporation is pleased to recognize 2 AVCs and their many alumni who have, through their selfless devotion to the living environments of our brothers, given young men the resources required to reach their highest human potential. And in so doing, these alumni volunteers have also achieved excellence all their own. Now we celebrate the accomplishments of these alumni and volunteer corporation with Sigma Phi Epsilon's Cornerstone Award. I would like to invite Ron Smith of the California Delta AVC at San Diego State University and a 2013 Cornerstone recipient to help present this year's awards. The recent renovation and expansion project of Ohio Theta's living facility serves as a model for all chapters. John Abraham, Cincinnati 77, realized his chapter's aging facility was no longer meeting the needs of the undergraduates. He and the Ohio Theta AVC sprang into action. They quickly purchased the land next to their property, and Abraham, along with AVC President Ray Medina and alumnus Dean Lutton, began a feasibility study to explore 2 options for the 2 plots. Knowing that a capital campaign would take volunteer attention away from the undergraduates, Alumnus Dave Wenzel also stepped in as chapter counselor. When the feasibility study came back, the chapter and the AVC felt they had only one option: go big or go home. They quickly raised $1.3 million to fund the project, including $50,000 from the undergraduates themselves. Then the AVC turned the two neighboring properties into a single plot and laid out plans for their new 18,000 square foot home. Just 7 months after construction began, the new chapter facility was complete. Today, the facility includes a 150-person classroom, multiple dedicated study rooms, 13 additional beds, raising the chapter's house capacity to 49 brothers. In spring of 2015, the classroom was used to host a university-accredited course in economics. Thursday night, the undergraduates of Ohio Theta thanked the AVC in the best way they could by winning their 14th consecutive Buchanan Cup. Today, SIGEP National Housing adds to those thanks by awarding the Ohio Theta Alumni and Volunteer Corporation with a Cornerstone Award for 2015. The officers of the Virginia Kappa Alumni and Volunteer Corporation know that university partnership is a crucial part of sustainable chapter success. And their work with Virginia Tech has set the bar for SIGEP chapters nationwide. When the university began planning out a new Greek housing community, the SIGEP AVC was the first to step in and speak up. With their commitment to partnering with the university in mind, the AVC, led by fundraising campaign chairman John Lawson, a university board member and key benefactor of the Myers-Lawson School of Construction, collaborated with the university to build the model facility for all fraternities and sororities on the Virginia Tech campus. Brother Lawson, along with AVC President Todd Lewers, Vice President of Housing Bill Thomas, and District Governor Ed Bishop, created a proposal for the new facility and raised over $1.3 million to help create the $5 million Virginia Kappa chapter home. The now completed Virginia Kappa facility, which sits adjacent to Virginia Tech's golf course, is designed to foster an educational environment for its residents, members, and visitors. The house has a 120-person classroom, multiple study spaces, a conference room for collaboration and presentations, and a dedicated library for quiet work. In preparation for the chapter's recolonization this fall, the AVC has spent countless hours on campus. They've recruited 3 new faculty fellows from the Myers-Lawson School of Construction and are partnering with the Leadership School to make the very most of the chapter's Balanced Man program. When this new chapter is ready to move into the SIGEP house, they will be living and learning in the best residential space Virginia Tech has to offer. For their initiative, innovation, and ongoing support of the chapter's facility, the SIGEP National Housing is pleased to award the Virginia Kappa Alumni and Volunteer Corporation with a 2015 Cornerstone Award.